What's up, guys? You know who it is. Your Asian boy T from the T Voice channel. You already know. Today we're about to do some Game of Thrones characters impression. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, guys, let us commence. That's what will happen to you if we lose. Boltons, the Karstocks, the Umbers. They all know you're here. They know that more than half of your women and children, after they finish with me, they'll come for you. You're right. This isn't your fight. You shouldn't have to come to Winterfell with me. I shouldn't be asking you. My brothers, you have my word. I need you with me if we're gonna beat them. And we need to beat them if you're gonna survive. I'm Eddard Stark, Lord of Winterfell and Hand of the King. I come before you to confess my treason in the sight of gods and men. I betrayed the faith of my king and the trust of my friend Robert. I swore to protect him and defend his children, but before his blood was cold, I plotted to murder his son and let the High Septon, Ballad the Blessed, bear witness of what I say. Joffrey Baratheon is the one true heir of the Iron Throne, by the grace of all the gods, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm. I have no doubt the revenge you want will be yours in no time, if you have the stomach for it. The absence of desire leaves one free to pursue other things. I choose my allies carefully, and my enemies more carefully still. Tell me, Sir Lawrence, what do you desire most in this world? You won't have a chance to put your sword through Stannis. Not today. You'll be cut to pieces if he sets foot on the ground. If it is justice that you want, we only make peace with our enemies, my lord. That's why it's called making peace. I did warn you not to trust me. Only by admitting what we are can we get what we want. A small gift for the new Khaleesi. Sir Jorah Mormont of Bear Island. Then I saw a girl stepping into a great fire with 3 stone eggs. We don't need Yunkai, Khaleesi. He will never leave you alone. You are Targaryen. You are Targaryen. You're the mother of dragon. You must be their strength. I shouldn't have let you along with these people. You're not to be trusted, Khaleesi. I have fought for you, protected you, killed for you. I have loved you, Khaleesi. I fought for you, didn't I? The Bloody Hound, Sandor Clegane, and his traveling companion. Going to leave me to die again if I get hurt? You never used to shut up, now you're just sitting there like a mute. You've changed, little bird. You think you wanted revenge a long time. I've been after it all my life. It's all I care about. Remember me? You're even fucking uglier than I am now. I know it gives me joy to kill people. The world is built by killers. You better get used to looking at them. I know fear when I see it. Seen it a lot. Here we are now. 2 Kingslayers. We know what it's like to have them groover to our faces and snigger behind our backs. We don't mind, do we? What did the Mad King say when you stabbed him in the back? Did he call you a traitor? He came running at me, this dumb, highborn lad, thinking he could end the rebellion with a single swing of his sword. I'm not the fighter I used to be, but I'd be honored to fight under your command. I promise to fight for the living, and I intend to keep that promise. Very amusing. Isn't it a funny song? Thank you for your addition. Fingers for your tongue. If you got to keep one, which one would it be? I could just cut your throat. Sir Ellen, who better than you to carry out the sentence? And as soon as you have your blood, I'll put a son on you. Mother says I shouldn't be long. Look at him and see what happens to traitors. Look at him! I'm gonna give you a present. After I raised my army and killed your traitor brother, I'm going to give you his head as well. My mother tells me a king should never strike his lady. Will you obey now? Or do you need another lesson? I am guilty of being a dwarf. I had nothing to do with the attempts on your son's life. All dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes. What sort of imbecile arms an assassin with his own blade? This little man is going home. Fool, you had no idea you were already bored. Sometimes nothing is the hardest thing to do. You will serve as Hand of the King in my stead. I need you to become the man you were always meant to be. The lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep. The king is tired. See him to his chambers. Any man who must say I am the king is no true king. I'll make sure you understand that when I won your war for you.
You my daughter, and you will do as I command.
You've disgraced the Lannister name for far too long. A Lannister always pays his debt. You've been defeated by a boy, held captive by a boy. Perhaps you'll be killed by a boy. My father learned the truth. That's why you had him executed. Joffrey and Queen Regent must renounce all claim to dominion of the North. From this time till the end of time, we are free and independent kingdom. Neither Joffrey nor his men shall set foot in our land again. If you disregard this command, you shall suffer the same fate as my father. Only adding in a servant to do my beheading for me. Well guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember, Asian also got talent. See you next time.